first daughter, and in the space of 3 years, we had our boy. Our profit for the investment yielded results, and just when we were about to have the life we so desired, she passed on, and she didn't get sick or anything. The postmortem came out saying cardiac arrest, very painful, but I gave her a befitting burial. We said bye-bye to her eventually. I'm 43 now, and in the space of 1 year, I've been able to put up our dream house, bought the car I wanted to drive, and put my children in the best of schools. Right. Now, the issue here is my wife's family feel I used my wife for rituals because the rate at which things are going well for me is abnormal. Because our marriage wasn't blossoming, then why is it doing so now? Then it means there's more to it. I haven't abandoned my wife's family. I do a lot for them, and still they really have questions for everything I do. To clear the doubt, and also since they believe their daughter's sweat is part of what I am enjoying now, they suggest I marry the younger sister of my wife, that they can't stand another woman take care of their grandkids and enjoy their daughter's sweat. I don't love the younger sister. I have always seen her as my little sister. They have sworn to make it difficult for anyone I choose if it is not their choice. What do I do? Bebre Amakan counselor. Abrantie, small young gentleman, 28 years. And just walk off a nice lady, 24. Now, more abrabon no musino, sisi ade yamayan fanya wo. Yen bre mojeni, yenye investment, yenye adwuma. Na mpopure na ebeba no. Yetimi live a comfortable life. Enti emu ho no 35 nature say emfie ne bi beka ho ansa na afna na etimi awo. Enti wonya nkwada mienu. Ekwa anima investment na ebeba no eno ne friend returns profit no. And I just a sister no e free mu. Ye na yie. Watwa so waye de wo so waye nyina. Abusuafo say the way as say abrantie na nya sika no omodwen won mo ntiase. Enti nature say wo mo de ode wo mo baba no na akwakoje sikaduro. Enti se ente saa de a na obayin so ye postmortem. Ente saa de a ene onua ba ketwa e wo ho. Ye wa mamere bi saa. Enti onware onua ba ketwa no. Na skana enka busuanim na emma no nso enye efie na emma. Wo so won pe akodai. Edien ene wonye.
Medasi. Okanya as a story, but it will be a handsome, will be that journey, will be condanda, will be hawa, a swana, what the nam, the krumani. Now, the crow woman is a chiabusia. Manchiama me to Minkasa, Tiabusia phone, more internet, a Facebook, a busia phone, check and tanka TV, Yadamasi. Yes, you are dear numere. Miniaba, no crow one is our dear some dorsum. Na, and your messy see our dear. And yeah, senior you pay nina na de be si wawadiem. Sometimes how you wish your marriage becomes it doesn't turn out to be so. Sabe, obi anu a woko wade a wo twen so be hia na tamfo. Obi anu a woko wade a wo twen se wo ba na okon wade no sabe wongu nja ne ho. Na so kwan bi so ensem sisi. Na krachi asem ya me mobo se onya wo ba pa o wadwene pa. O wo suban pa. One ye pa, as a suru nyame jenin say, Mammy young wadi endi yesikane. Mammy young wadi ndi yenumun net. Mammy young wadi and chef net. Then we should be able to save. Now, so make kasaba. So the first lesson I want people to learn from the gentleman and the young lady is that when you are young, number one, don't ever think that you will not grow. Don't ever think that there will not come one day. Don't ever live your life as if that is the beginning and the end of life. Number one, think of investment. Why? Because there comes tomorrow and there comes a day of adversity. Naturally, say, "Yawadia coin be so, yanam coin more, wadia coin, the genuine, bibi to me see. I hear more, or papa, whatever manager say, I am manche any baba, yawadia the dear. Nurse is kind of cry on. Let's invest. Your friendship, bibi, now that and your returns. Returns in about we can enjoy. So there is a lesson to learn. So, oh, I deny your branch and your baba, my first getting in your wedding. Memphis getting to talk and entire because in your marriage or your marital affairs, you are not here to please anybody. You are here to please your spouse. It was out there and said, yeah, no, what the Yabashon Kola Yabawo, yeah, that's it. Here, Jawadi Mujani Dachi, and Chien to talk Kakraka. They hang Kakraka. I want to watch an hour. Uninim, Tio, Unim, dear Udi. Ni awakaye ni awusheye ene kira baraba wo boy wo amara na ya brantie ni ababawa enya wo ya brantie ababawa de otwiye de okaye na kira se wo bobra. What and how you end life determines how you live your life. It's a lesson you want to say we ya brantie de ababawa no more wade na wo bobra. Save, invest, because tomorrow matters than today. Now ya bad number 2. What we even say anche ina ababawa no wo firimu wa nya de ba wo firimu. Naturally, say our dear beer mono partners, we need to prepare for a day of adversity. A bet me you here, a bet me I watch it, a bet me I sabi wo. How do you handle it? It tells you that in marriage anything happens. Number 3, I am breaking the story and I was. Number 3, wo ya na nche and the investment omo ya so faso. If yes swaba. Be ma isi ya be ma pa o. O ya ye kama. Wa yiri body me yekosie ne kama ya tutu bibia kama when dia busue hwan kase menya me homidisie eno so kire se be ma bia oba boa ne mpagya ba. Don't be wicked towards her and the family because oba pa ninya enafom a lesson afedi ye bebe mmofra ene onia yese won wade no se abusua ne dwene se enye sikadro no waje na ye ba no woku na se ne wudi de yi ehu who said, oh, ye mum na ye diaba, nam pass so about the tias no, over planning my neck. And that by ya, unfortunately, Obanini ho, Bama by a day, on Tungu, on Kunubi, or so did it. And Qualano. Any bad money nobody there because the lady, even though we wouldn't remember that she didn't invest for herself alone. She was thinking of the husband and the future of the kids. And that is how a good woman thinks. Wabapa, wagina mikunu. And then mad dachi about 1 year and nepe and pawaka kraka here like the two budu and you know and you 3 week kraka and the boarding. It's beautiful to wait, but always remember that you are raising children who must become better than you. A good man leaves inheritance for his children. Yeah, kaba. Eti, say bebe you did that. Or what kokoko de ya. Yen to me ma wo ba foforo aha na yame no. The lesson. So I'm advising the man. Yen to me ma ba foforo mase sika ye ba de brenya nti abusia say the man say wo ye eya bo ba ode hye nduawo no. Ono ne be ma ne de bre na ye di aba. So don't tell us it's scheduled. But anyway, what BBA must understand that no matter what you do and become, people will surely talk about it.
True.
But you must understand that once you know yourself that it is not so, don't bow to the opinions of men. Because your life is not in the worst of what people say. Your life is in the worst of your life. What any part the woman and no chira wo dachi any baby awoko wa wo dachi e wo wonsemu ani senya wogi wudie ti mentie yes ebu ni problem yes e kani pagidie hye yes e ma eye wo se wonsem. No, don't listen to people. Enti say dia yes yapne na be problem die aha na me be ansa no wani ye baba ni niaba sa dia be ya sika no ye die no sampa se when you have been a bobo, one of Munya and Caffy, Bearman is one dono. And you know, me two guys for I will share your crutch. Me too for a culture say, you don't kill yourself because of properties when you don't love their sister. Let the family know the truth, and the truth will set you free. That Sikana Menomo Baba in the Bray, Mope will share, met me dear mamma. And Korano, Menemo Baba in the warrior, and Kora Yenchim, and the Yenche. And Kwala are gifts from God. I am the man. Be ye wager ho. And Mrama Kwan say, be ye in who are bearmano. I was some shame bofrano. And Mrama Kwan say, what about for Biba Boamia? So ya me auntie, or ya Mrs. Staya, or Banda Bushani Mamina, a person of 1 year raising Kwalana, and Mrada ho, a quiet ho. Next so, ya Shami Chinchinach, and he said, meanwhile, in the sister, the Yediana County, Miss Mimpa, be be see me what catcher on me, said, Mim Peno. Men no nemo. I am a sub Baba and I woman a mania. Now per portion be or share. I can give it to you. Now listen to this. The freedom of a man is more important than riches and wealth. onipa wahunya so obede wo ho eso on for watching scam pimpim. Freedom, you can't buy it with money. Everything will be osika. What did it to prison? No patch for liberty.
True.
Will be a rich man. What did it say jailer? No patch because freedom. Unya sika fanto. Freedom. Nyame de dema. Eti so beto. Na wasumu beto. Eso on for watching scam pimpim. Eti afutu abi need to brand. Very simple. And he said, "One me busia nti asese munia ba no mempe no." Mendono me to me and wade me to me nintra so obeboa me na ye behwe enkwala no a eye so obeboa me na enkwala ye besuso mumu eye na emmom se me wade no hye de kawa na my friend se me yere me to me eti de beba ne say so mo to me Sunday another lady the guy can learn to change her location his location his environment his terrain baby I watch upon ton dan no now want to non inquire they can start life anywhere. What on property akreska you can buy another property and start life anywhere. Next chance yes say enya hyaso say abusuan be hye say chinchina what year this year next card in try abusuan. So the guy has the right to talk and take his decision by law, by right and by nature. Eti onjina se bema non ka mempe me yiri ni aketua na no kra na nya adepa biri ni aketo emre bi wo sa fa ebusia bi wo sa ye do mase omfa but say mempe no na me be fa no no so omo nti ase yes omo free say omo ba na invest in and aba na wudi nti ayo omo hi na ekọ oba afoforo wa fine give them their share omo di ebesa no omo fa nko so that you can enjoy your freedom with your children and raise them well who to be nko asumu in the name of money and then die emotionally in the name of consistency. No, it is not done anywhere. And Daniel Donkoh, no way. Property in the Bemamo. No matter how we go and start life, we will make it. We won't give up. It's a Bemano. On January, man himself, and no more power. But I say, yeah, Obaba and the Pesica. And it we were invested. So 50-50, it's a 50 no more power. You bet me, Jamamo. Now, Obaba and the summer, often Choboda. Because Kai said investment is not for the man alone. It's also for the children. Kwalami and so semiunu. Kwalami bedibi. It will get some more job band there. Not just in Kwalanu so sabe. Omuwako dim say, Omenya Omumame, a Japadian soon faso dear. Nakoya Kwasiabu. Tiabusia, some Musumu Timmy and Metcher say, Messeramoye, Mungin Quetchin, Namunian and Kwalani Dachon. Now Musa so bafu for one able. Once the man is a good man, he's not just going to give the. Now yet they are bafu for on the staff will be. Of course, I mean. But she's going to appreciate the one who is dead and gone. I'm sorry, dead and gone. Say, Bobra and Ujebi na waba na udibi. To ba papa bia be ma de be fa no. When you ba ono so ba ya oba se obi kurem aboa na bibia akoye. Ti metu be ma ne fu. Omu ni aketo ane de me ma ne mpene. Wono om trans nka sasa me mpe no. Na mum de metumi aye. And it's sabu free sabu ba na japade. Any na hunya de. Any the white I can give it to you and move on. But then they should also, the family should also, like I said, understand that a hunya de no and yet obaba and kwadia and kwalano so. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's it, baby. Counselor. That's just a first story, no. And that counselor, etimia pinsin some more. Actually, we'll take the second story. Stories no door. So we'll take the other message that actually came in. Now, just say we'll take it from there. Or say I'm in a relationship with this guy. I love so much Auntie Val. We are 2 years now, and I must say he's a gentleman. The issue here is he doesn't have money, and as a lady, I need money for my upkeep. So in order not to be frustrated, I do a side hustle. That is sell clothes. So I could earn something to keep me going. And sometimes I sort him out if the need be. I went out one time with my friends to one of the very plush restaurants here in Accra. Abi, you know that. Nothing huge, just some few plates for 4 ladies and pictures for the gram. I had one gentleman walk up to me that someone wanted to talk to me. So I excused myself and told my friends if I am not back after 5, that is 5 minutes, they should call the police for security reasons. Because I went straight to the person and oh my God, I was shocked. one of the very prominent men of the land. He said he's been observing me for a while and he would want us to continue chatting. So he gave me his card and asked that I order anything we want and that bills is on him. We went back and it was one of the best nights we ever had. The day I was to meet the man, I told my boyfriend because I wanted him to know all there is. And I felt this is even a great opportunity for us both. Job-wise, our breakthrough. He agreed and asked that I put up my best behavior. When I went there, the man's first question was, how did you get here? And I said, by Uber. He's like, oh, you don't have a car? That's embarrassing for a young woman your caliber. He asked what my favorite car was, and I said Benz. And on the spot, he asked that his boys go get me a C300 and paid right there on the spot, all papers in my name. He said to me, you are driving back home, and I want you to be my baby girl, and I will do anything you want. All I want is for you to be a good girl and not a loud mouth. I am not the hotel kind of person because of my caliber. But then traveling outside the country, we will. Just so I can see you at my convenience, I am going to get you a house. Tell me the job or business you want to do, and it's done. This is all I ask. In my head, I'm like, this man is making it look like this is simple. It isn't. What do I do? Is this my breakthrough? I know this man is married, and I never want to be a second wife. Well, my boyfriend agreed to this plan. And would he even marry me eventually after he knows that this is what I have done? Do I discuss this with him? I took the car though, and I am having all these thoughts as I drive back home. What do I do, counselor?
This is very interesting. I love this one. Oh, wow. Okay. So, she's a young, beautiful lady, right?
Yes, please.
One in a novel for a restaurant, in a short, in a not.
Yes, please.
And who's a papa be a friend, or my best friend, or quite a papa say, you are a nice lady, my show, sir.
Yeah.
No, take my card and call me.
Sure.
And a beautiful girl. I didn't know friend papa no went to meet the man, and papa is over here. How did you get here?
Yeah.
And also Uber. And then the gentleman ordered, Papa, within few minutes, na C-class Benz Haba.
My God.
Because that is your, dream car. Now your chair, paper car. Oh, wow. Oh, may it be your story.
I receive it, say.
Now, wow, see, C300. And you better, sir.
C300.
Price review. Now, Papa the catcher and said, okay, me hotel type because of my job and the kind of, who I am.
Yes.
And I mean, chia, menjema, you took me the overcrowd bruchery, and then also be time, I'll send a bear, Tambiara, me person, baby, I remember, and the carry they were chukofi, and all Columbiano said, me can't share a boy, and I remember me can't share a boy because of a boy. Now, make a car, because for her, it's an opportunity and a breakthrough. Maybe another papa ni, one in DNA, Janabia, Obama be boy Kurejuma, Namisumanya be. They say the problem, they say, Uncle Chirabueno, and I remember Nenka, because at the end of the day, if you saw boy is beginning say, or the papa to Kwanom Koba, yes, baby. Kianaki.
I want you to be my baby girl.
Also, baby girl.
My God.
Not just Papa and I say, oh, secure the future. All right, so let's go straight to the answer. By the grace of God, the girl, by her beauty or favor, I don't know which one I will use. Either beauty, because beauty also attracts.
Yes, sir.
That's how I keep telling women, brand yourself well in such a way that you can attract your destiny helpers. Because how you dress determines how you are dressed.
Sure.
What you wear determines how you are wear. One dressing. Now, I keep telling young ladies that don't look down on yourself. Baby, I will looking your best because you don't know where your best is. Ubetumi share will be Ewo baby pa men sorry anopa be gina kan na mbo brazia na gina kan jogoto ebia no obi ti Benz bu Jaguar Lincoln Navigator Rolls Royce bi na wo hwem na ya wo se wo didua kese etia wa no egina lolo kan tattoo brush ni president eja wo shatade wo yo ebia na that day your destiny is passing by. You don't take yourself for granted because you don't know where and how you meet your destiny. Good or bad, get in your enough for PA or restaurant. Nyami adum. Wako siya papa ni ye ko ye chi anu waka say o boy aboy ni nya adwuma. Yeah. Eti girl ni na ye adwuma na okọ no nya bia or the abra boy whether the boy is broke or poor ye nim. E betu ya broke na so ye adwuma na sisi ayi no. Ya lay off. E betu so ya poor mpeheye. Okay, so lady you know by the grace of God appear bonten and wako siya rich man. Rich man offer bako mama the Benz one night Benz.
Just say, one man transportation, one man machine.
Thank you. Oh man, machine some for my dear. All right. So you see, and I make whether beauty or favor, it's only God who knows. So because beauty can also attract. Yes, the thing about beauty is that beauty does not sustain, but it attracts. So in the beauty there should be character to sustain.
Yes, sir.
But favor attracts and will still keep you because God is at work. Everybody said the beauty. Not favor.
Yes, sir.
The beauty achieve upon naba. Okoye so when you favor with him. Watch the car. Copper dine.
Yes, sir.
Na men tomao.
Yes,
me hayo. Me tomao. But baby asem the way I'll pass by.
At my own convenience.
Honje. Na say what you say. Me ko bo me boy amane. Na one penny. Na what penny na me ni jaya ba papa de ho na as I'm speaking I'm sure say young game you say kai
master
where dia master where dia obi am opportunity say obey love share na guy the crowd only the ben na ma no wan wade no agosi aga na papa na bo guy ni so abo so wisdom must be applied.
Thank you,
number one can na papa ni dia man no if that lady thinks she's good she's strong and she does not want to be taken for granted, remember that wisdom is about to be applied. Kano ya the paper can she must sell it and do business on her own without following the rich man and without paying attention to the young guy. So meba wisdom. In all that getting, get wisdom. Now, see 300.
Yes,
when you cry, you say, Obenya 100, 1 billion, or the old Ghana city, 1 billion, or 1.2 billion. They have 100,000 Ghana.
100,000 Ghana.
Yeah, or the 1 billion.
Please.
It's enough to start your life as a young lady. Too much to start. Young girl, no, she started her business with the car. When the man calls, you tell the man, I am confused. Give me some time to think about it. Give me some time. One in die. Car one board ya no the mouth. One no make car to so say, "Oje car when fi me and your bibe chiaoka." It want the child from a freewheeling heart. So when you come back, you don't drive the car because young lady, you can't fuel the car. Young lady, you can't service the car. If I don't buy now, one the crack cannot service the car. Mundi you sell it. So that's kind of when you're the fatwa. Now the boy is in a state of either he's going to marry you or not because now you are a supporting system. As all though.
Yes, sir.
Or when she car or by friend is me pa. This opportunity you don't please watch me. You are loyal and faithful to the boy, but for the boy not to look at you and love you by material things. Don't tell the boy somebody gave you a car, you sold it, so now you have 1 billion. But see, any boy, any guy who is broke will love you by force. Nevertheless, by wisdom. Nevertheless, you are the one dating the guy, and if you know him so well, and you see, I'm using words.
Yes,
you
sir.
know him so well that you know him more than Counselor D.Y. Donkoh. Then you can trust him and say, babe, this is the good news. This and that, but I love you. So we are going to sell the car and invest in our future. But this is a guy you know. See, you know. Hey,
you know.
You know.
How can you even know somebody? You don't even know yourself.
When you sell the car, for me, I won't tell the guy. I'm telling you the truth. So I'm coming. I won't tell them. Don't tell him because see, any guy who's not working and broke, when they see money, they can pretend to be in love. Any guy, I'm telling you. I won't say some guys, any guy. Hey, when a guy is broke and they see that, if you're America, that is a dead rush.
Yeah.
Or green card. Green card. Green card, I love you. Love at first sight, me who wanna be shaming. They say me do. Do you understand?
Yes,
green card is good. But once a man who is broken down see an opportunity, they force themselves to be there once they are not even there. So you sell the car, you hide the money or put it somewhere, and you still go through the process with the broke guy, like the normal process, so that you can know him well. And then later at the point, you don't even tell me somebody gave you a car, you sold it. You open up the money. That time more investment to the but until then, only in the listen you're broken. It's now you support on so that you know him well. Because riches sometimes will not allow you to know people. When people have money, and then you have the money, and the people are telling I love you, I love you, I love you. Please, you can't know people love you. Rich people, it is hard to get good friends. A rich person has many friends. A poor man has no friend. If the lady person who got there, sell the car, keep the money, save it at the bank, invest, deal with the broke guy. That's normal as you are doing. But the man, if genuinely you can't continue with him, tell the man you are grateful. Don't destroy the relationship with the man, because the man is an asset to your destination. One day there are things the man can still do for you, even though only nanda to us. So you don't destroy the relationship. So after taking the car, you go and see the man, sit with him and tell him, you know what, I think I like you, you've been a blessing to me, but I can't date you, I can't marry you. In fact, I have a guy I am dating, and I wouldn't want to be disloyal, or I wouldn't want to, offend the guy, whether he knows or not. A rich man will talk plenty. Tell me, no, I still want to. In fact, the rich man can even look at you and tell you, I want to do more for you because you are too loyal. There be a rich man get girls cheap. Most of them cheap. Money. Oh, ye $300. Then it's $400. Then guy here your mouth see $300. Still, you came back telling me the truth. A rich man who is sensible and fear God can even add more value to you. Hey. You came back upon all this I did for you. Oh my man, then it means young girls. There is something unique about you. The man can decide to even do more. Hey, faithfulness open doors. Disloyal can shut the door. I'm telling you, every young girl learn this. Don't take opportunities because you saw money. Take opportunities because you are loyal. I'm telling you this. Remu with confidence, be loyal, be truthful. A Mexican, we can use that because now so the you surpasses all of them. We are Proverbs 31 or bar. It was show with him as a young girl. Are you in Ghana? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yes. So wow, this guy who is broke should be proud of you. Ghana, you must wow them.
Be pushing
and you still you date me. See 300. Look, go and bring the guy. It's highly possible because your truthfulness, your transparency, your loyalty will shake the rich man's like. What from this young girl? Say, you know what? I've met a rich man who is ready to help us. This and that. The man wants to meet us. I was so and so. Let's go and meet the man. You go. Papa ni be in your maso. Papa ni say, this young girl is a good girl. Marry her.
Na sisia counselor we no wabo boy na mane se we share papa bi. Me kwa ko share no. Wabo na mane.
So kwa ko share papa no.
Per the story.
Okay, ti obo na mane na guy say ko. Enti wako waba. Oba ye no me ka o hey baby. Oh baby. Hey baby. Nyame adom oh rich man me ko share ni see train guy. See train that dey free sir. Ah yemi am be gay. Yemi ano. And I want she a bema or you mature that or begin to say ye meow ye tiaso and wakoji car ba te hono be pretend because of the car. She says skeba and unyamoba or be pretend what gini say scan meji bi ni medibi na me so magada me ho na me so mapegel tubo so no show no another girl or ji o nche a or the mag girl no. So that's what I'm saying say or gia etu okoga no ukosi and say or say obeboa me na nyame adoma me fa umbra. That's all.
Simple.
Very simple. So that the guy will not see how much you have and then decide to pretend to love you. No. Broke no Jenny nani no. So when you see the Jenny appearing to be good, then you can open up from there and then you flow. Other than that, this guy can pretend to marry you. Look, a guy dated a young lady at Isilegon. Genuine story. And I'm saying it. She can watch. I'm saying it. Genuinely, a guy. They dated for 3 years. Suddenly, and a story and a young lady, nyame adom share white man genuinely and yet game and yet share white man and man is you're beautiful I want to stay with you and a man feel about Ghana a bet tore down with easily gone and on the girl and a bet sana easily gone or peggy and a man did the credit card what a visa card man or the man get up and a or gay dim because of boy by man when man said dear Bruni you Bruna catch on Yamia or Bettina and the guy they call share dine 3-bedroom flat na Bruni nyama yet ti Bruni one of bona and on the guy in a kosha Bruni no airport and a guy they pretending to be a brother yet a broke boyfriend and a Bruni the guy the contract to guy the Befio knowing that Brunino is seeing the girl my sister that corner again we are Bruni credit card or the man boy is on square shopping kakra boy the jane and this na boy will take it no this can in your shopping will take it or buy a pen again and say what the Bruni busa girl and say my card I just received a message on my phone that somebody has done shopping now girl say oh no child trauma the boy the boy in the bar again say what then okay or credit card buyer boy no ain't go say me to me the what from the chini Bruni na dey na me na member so menya girl now boy na bagan aba behind die after another girl so please this girl her breakthrough they start say God will bless him, but make she use wisdom to handle herself.
Okay, let's read the third story. Nafi Matome Boasia ko Facebook na yava WhatsApp. Wadwen what you think about these stories that we're putting across. Adwen ben na ususu se wonso afutuo ben and wodema abrantie no ababa one first story no and second one yi counselor ama ye futuo then so e bia wonso wo bibika na kire se wodi aka ho pepepe na bibia ayedede. I'm going to read the third story na chese yede eno so atena the third message na yede eno so atwa so I say my misery knows no bounds. I'm hurt, confused and bitter. I'm a 42-year-old woman living in the States, and I felt time was catching up with me. But in all of that, I needed a break from the hard work I've been doing. So I went on a vacation at my motherland. It was going well until I set my eyes on this handsome young gentleman. I really couldn't take my eyes off him, but then I maintained my composure. He walked up to me and asked if he could buy me a drink. I found that very interesting, so we kept the conversation going. We met a couple of times, and one thing led to another. But unfortunately, I had to move back because my break was due. Okay. I came back to the States and found out I was pregnant. I called him and I told him that this is the situation I find myself in. He was nothing but excited too. Mind you, this is a 24-year-old boy or gentleman we are talking about. Say on already 42 ninti.
Woman already 42. And not dealing with 24 years boy.
Yeah, okay. Or friend of boy. 24
yeah, of course,
year
boy.
Boy.
Yeah, boy.
I have my child.
What you mean? I don't hear boy. We have no doubt. Exactly. 42. I be a man.
Exactly.
What you impregnate?
Why
you man? I boy man. Yeah.
I had my child, his visa was declined, so he couldn't come and see his daughter. But then I promised to make his life better and also marry him so he could have things going for him in the States, since I'm already a citizen by birth. Okay. Fast forward 2 years down the line, I came down with my angel to meet her father, and it was magical. He encouraged me to build in Ghana so I don't spend so much on hotel bills. So on my arrival, within the space of 2 years, we put up a 5-bedroom, and that's where I came to stay with my daughter. Not just say, oh, I'm free. He had some girl tend to us, and the girl did almost all the cleaning and the laundry in the house. She even had a very good relationship with my girl. And when I asked him, he said, oh, that's his cousin. And so they are related. Came back to the States, pushed the fiancé visa, and this time around it worked. He came to the States, did everything for him, and he was working hard too. So he did his bit, loved my girl, until one day he got up and said he wanted a divorce.
All right, young
He wants a divorce and wants full custody of her daughter. The torture this guy had me go through was just unbearable.
I just said son and a mother 78 years. So 24 with 40 plus there.
I thought he loved me. Up until I couldn't take it anymore, I signed the papers, but not my daughter's custody. We both had fair terms. It says this man left the States we heard he got married again, and guess what? It was the cousin who was now his wife. My heart breaks every minute. Now I want to see him fall, and I will do everything in my power by using our child and also go to court for unfair treatment. The issue here is my daughter loves her father so much, and I don't want her hating me for making her father's life hell. When she takes turns at her father's end, her happiness and joy breaks my heart. What do I do? Nature says, "Sembibreya wakano opese ochire 42-year-old. Ya won wa brochiri Ghana ni enso boa ye de twi na tete no wa brochiri. Na wa ye adwuma okoba independent woman. Na ye no say oh mama back to Ghana maybe the holidays kakra. Wo ba na chese eja sipping on the beach, sipping something cool. What I
understand the story.
And was she a baby?
I mean the story already.
I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
Was she a young gentleman? No, I'm not saying you're nice. And I just say, one thing led to another. No credit nyamiye. Oba wa brochire 42. Ne Ghana have 42. I told the be a nyepe. Na wo hwa o mo hwa mo ho ye enti ni paduane ne bibia sisi so kama enti kiane kinipa ne ho be ya akono na esan se nkitahudie bi di asie ni nti no wo besin call back to the states no nature say atom na wo ba wanyina duru mpempenso a wo peba na nyame ya adom na awrade yeshira ne saade ene ye say ye nhira ayen sempi be ma ne say oh first kabra me ne yensi dan we see 5-bedroom house otukwan no free US no wo ba 2 years after e ho no obeda na afna bi wono na prapra wono na ye bibia ofie ho no masie aduane no a chese oye de ye fo hankasa obusa se na ge ye hwan ya wo say oh me cousin me papa nua ba chiri ne si wanche mu honom ne baba akono no e na chese wo boa ye enso mu aye pepesa ma abrantie mu abesia akwa kodura brochiri Kim Santine be ma yi adwuma wo ye se wanya ne green card se wa ye citizen onya de opewie wo say ahemai 50 na weduru minti mene wonye menopause enti I'm still a brantie mene wujai I want a divorce wasi atete se be ma ye na adwen so won pew de wo be ye bia nya ne fe watete mami ena mami ne hwa enhwe no se ene sadia ene na koma so ade obe ya man wasensen papers yi na kire se abrantie nya ne be mai etwa na brabo so onko wade biem ha has help na no wo ye adwuma den no se chese ne gef
I know
ayen sembebre na wo se wo pese wo ma abrantie ne bre abrochire the systems ne ye adwuma
ma if e be ma mo
glass nko
if e ma
wa wani tua anya sam getwa enti wa ye na adwen se be ma ne de wo be ma na hwiase na ne nyina no odwen a ne baba no
adonde papa
it's no one yet.
Okay, be patch lady in the social media to team me. Definitely over here one thing time this. No crowd what is sister, when it comes to love with women, their age doesn't matter to them.
Oh.
And I want to say it again. When it comes to odo, say odo, sebi oba wedi 70, 80. Oshia be ma wedi 20, 30, 40 crowd. Oba kuma odo bia on she age. But Bema kuma do oba or she age. And I want to repeat, every woman should listen to this. Oba bia na kuma be do Bema, they don't care. She doesn't care about age. For them, you are still a man. Once you are handsome, you can do anything with them. You are sexually active. That is when a woman is in love. The age does not limit a woman when they fall in love. But men we look at age when we fall in love with a woman. Now, say God in his wisdom, in his creation, God created Adam before Eve. So number one, age there, normal, bro, sister. Age matters. If age doesn't matter, God could have created the man and the woman the same day. That's just 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 26, 26, 27, 27, 28, 30, 30, 40. Do you understand what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
But God in his wisdom, God in his wisdom, what Bob Bema, or change some time. Genesis Wayaka, or Bama Nemi, Moanemia, called Genesis chapter 2, chapter 3, and son and then the man awake and said, this is the bone of my bone. It's Genesis chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, creation, chapter Bede. It means that as a man, number one, you must be older than a woman.
Hey, mystery.
Yeah. Now I'm telling you.
My God.
The chapters in between tells you that things happen before God created a man. Do you know why God will suspend and wait for the woman to be created later? It is because God wants a man to be mature than a woman. Why? Because women are complicated. And God knew that the woman who will come is going to be something else. Listen, man was created. Woman was made. The reason is that when you are created, you don't go through a process. When you are made, you go through a process.
Yes, sir.
So women are complicated something. To handle them, the man must be more mature. 18 now, what they are share. Age difference here, 5 years between the man and the woman. Only a different. 10 years, Abua Papa. Well, Benny Chamberman 10 years in Samuba. A do baby a Berman of age, no show us how I am brewa. We are your monoposejano. I said, to see younger girls are none of the why? Because we want to still, men, we are moved by sight. Yeah, baby, be fresh. So then every woman must understand that when they fall in love, they don't look at age, but men will look at age. It's a lesson. Number 2.
Big lesson.
A big lesson. The lady made a mistake. At your age, knowing that 24 years and you are falling, you must get ready for the challenges. Why? Because no matter how he claims to love you, there will surely be a problem. The age difference. So then it's a lesson that every woman must understand that don't let your age dictate. Don't let your age compare you. Don't allow your age to push you to the wall that the clock is ticking. Therefore, anything I get, I will get. Anything you get, you want for it. Anything you get, when you go take up, it will frustrate you and it would have been better you stayed alone. Now, the guy is a thorn in your flesh.
Yes, sir.
And you are complaining. Don't complain. Because you see, whatever you choose, you go with what do you call it?
The flow.
Thank you. You go with it. I mean, with the choice. Until you chose 24 years, once you are 40 something, then this is the results. Bear with it. Nevertheless, the guy shouldn't have been ungrateful. Besi dying. Akwa kukudro. Yes, see dying mapa. Odo cousin girlfriend. This is my generation. The kind of generation DY Donkoh I came to meet, they are very bold. They are not ashamed of anything. They can kill for anything. This generation, they are so evil. Well, now Aqualana to be power to say house girl, son or house girl. So the guy 24 years is ungrateful. Say Jaya Jai sister, yeah. Now I was saying this is time I'm younger. But I love you. Listen, at a certain stage and age in life, I'm sorry, I may not be able to continue with you, but I love you. So what I'm going to do is that at this age, please, I may divorce you. Kasa sabi, kasa sabi, this age, and I want to take a younger lady. So this, and when she loves what women can do for love, you have no idea. She can tell, okay, me people now, no baby, you can girl now, let me know about it. I will just let you go so that you start your life. At least you're giving me a girl. Thank you very much. Whenever you are in a problem or you have a problem, just walk to me, I will help.
Simple.
But you didn't do this and you decided to pay her back with pain. But then, the lady who is growing in her 50s must also understand with her age, bitterness is a killer. It will be 24 years, boy, yes, it will be 30. Now, I'll bring him down. I'll do everything possible. I'll do anything possible to bring him down. Hey, you must also understand that you have a daughter who is in love with the father. It will bring in the daughter who is going to suffer. The daughter will suffer, not you. Because baby, I will do it yet. The daughter is going to suffer, not financially because the mother is capable, but the daughter will suffer emotional trouble because no father. And even if there is a father, now the father is broken. Now the father is down. So what happens to the girl? For the sake of God, for the sake of the girl, the woman should let go. At least I may be by the grace of God. The age, when you're out of it. So the guy, see, all these things are painful, but I will say, Nyamina sabi ubo because ya ochiaoka. So it's very painful. But Donkoh said I didn't start it for so the age in 24. She shouldn't have started. She started, and this is the result. She should let it go, forgive, take off your daughter, focus on your daughter, let it go, and God knows how to deal with the man. If God wants to, He knows how to do it.
Counselor, asembe so and na uwo kachre ememua, they always want to take advantage of.
Yeah. I was thinking about it. Every young guy go through the process. Go through the process of life. You see, it is not every opportunity that is good. Some opportunities are killers tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying? We are young guy, you go through the process. Don't try to have shortcuts. If you see a sister or opportunities or the member, and then you jump into it, knowing so well that this opportunity will not help me tomorrow. You see, life is not what you get today. Life is what you achieve tomorrow from what you do today. You know, somebody doesn't believe in the law of karma, but I'm sorry to tell you that whatever a man sow, you reap it. Sure. Young guy be a wish me be a meba chop so you know ya dwuma den de team free for nyansa ka woni nyamsuro na you know bob brother jai shortcut opportunities and them rofu na we a woma ye dome and maybe a wonya size it say won pay the to won pay nufu so won pay girl no gina but opportunities be you know I watch it did rush young girl be of America with green card na gay no the girls intelligent the girls brilliant you know smart na questions obusa na boy ba ko be you know I tell you, I was created for you. The rush brought me here because of you. Now, you see, green card, no. Green, as if say, when you are in America, you are in heaven.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying to every young guy, take your time, go through the process, work hard. And then, you know, sometimes you can marry a young lady who doesn't have anything. Now, Mummy, you say first story, no? That is glorious. But to go and take, I mean, in fact, let's be real, 24, 45 was I. And only my meal. So, lady need to 25 crown or way, and not 24 crown, and 22 no way. The boy. It's a son marrying the mother. So, please, are you not afraid? The age gap is too wide. Too much. It will not help the young man.
So then if it is the other way around, say a man is rather 42 and the woman is...
And no, sometimes it doesn't help. The age is too big. Listen, whenever a man is too older than you, at a point in time, they want you to respect them because of their age. So, for example, you are very young. Now, maybe 50 years or 20 years. See the gap, 30 years. At the point, okay, come on, and you're quite born so bad. And I have a girlfriend. You have the right to talk to me. And looking out to me, she young girl, 28, 13, 14, it's almost 13, 19. We haven't said 20. Now, they tip papa at the age of 50 years. First, no friend, daddy, bra. At the point, through sex and sexual intercourse, and the relationship, I'm here too closer. Could you saying? Swati. After Abu Bonaji, so I said before I'm fire. First, I now pay me and then my dano. Oh, sorry, I now for friends, sir. What I call serious and I'm in a bit chiaga. So the man feels like I call him what? I call like pay. I call him what you. The reason is that Sophie said the tipeno. It's better too much. You can't. They don't give you that freedom, that access, that opportunity to address issues with them because they feel like the gap shouldn't be more than 10 years. I don't maybe I can, but it shouldn't be more than 10 years. No, it shouldn't be. 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. I don't care, but more than 10 years. But 20 years, 30 years.
That's all do more.
Order by. Yeah, or by arguing. Because your future matters. Yeah, so fall in love, but be a thinker.
Sisi Akra, may dream what happens to the parenting, like gay socialization. What is
with
really
the younger girl from the woman?
Yes,
so what is going to happen is that now they are divorcing, so the girl is going to go through emotional problems. That is what I was talking about. Because divorce is the also, then you need to understand that but the guy will be younger. So eventually the girl will go to the father.
And our baby can also when they take turns now, Colano call or Papa Chaya or Bounce and there's this excitement.
Because Akolani don't the papa. I was born to be one them. So the lady should let go and office wire and
a Beman and so no full custody of the girl.
Honestly, wickedness be. It's more thing. He should at least on say, no can say, this woman has been a blessing to me. At least. And so that see how one say, Obi abuada, don't be ungrateful. Ungratefulness is a curse.
So what happens to women like this? In Sisi obey one call what? Sisi ana akofan sembebre bema obey house help.
House help, not your wife to be, who happens to be a house help.
Yeah.
Now it's as a result of the curse from the older woman. And I mentioned a guy, they say you should be able to settle this issue amicably with the older woman. What I say, don't release blessing. What's so powerful? And whatever you do to people, it goes along with you. On any kind of man, green paper is not life. I've seen people with green paper dying. Blue paper dying, yellow, red paper dying. So what is green paper? So when you're green paper, when you're asking your man, what is your game? No man will be. And now, guy, no cry, your life is at risk. The curses that will be released on you, it's not going to help. So he should be able to settle with the younger lady. When I make that is the truth, don't play. And the pain and the bitterness of a woman's heart, the tears that comes, is a curse to any man who cheats and plays with the heart of a woman.
Wow.
Very dangerous. So don't underestimate women. Women are so close to God that when they cry, God will just do something. Don't play. Don't joke with the heart of a woman. That you want to play. Oh dear sister, I said when you green card into a way, you green card no be for baba and I did not go to America. So what? You think that's all? Life is more than that. We've made too many mistakes that we need to learn from it. Too many mistakes. We need to learn. Young men, please learn from your mistakes and stop repeating foolishness. It's not helping you.
Marital and relationship solutions. 3 stories. We've been able to break them down. Yato ya boase in sensambia na chirese ewa ana yentimin kind during your message review moments no and yenya butre and ya kind. Na ultimo messages nso de bebre kwa. And I feel so send your makana ye mama quenya your WhatsApp line ye the tuja na se wo message say 10 ya opese ye to ye boase ni ye chirem send your makana adwa da bia ye beto ye boase na de wom bia no wankasa no ubehu de ekoso se bimpu wuntimi entro ne brofo na why no voice note. I send a voice note message na yenyina yento ye boase ni yenge and na afa so voice note mpacho enye yempe season 1 season 2 we ye na episode a wa haye na episode 1 episode 2 episode 3 da bi ye o de mi aminim se ewa enso sane ebi mu atimi ato wo mboase achirechirem ama yehu ne ekoso no na waye ne sa pepepe na yeso yetimi aboa enti ye WhatsApp line no and ye dia to dwana 055-865-6899 me pacho messages to be numbers no 055-865-6899 o send dia messages na doso nso ye beto yebo nyagidie unso de na yetimi akan pepepe na de obi ahwehwe no so ne nsaka nsama yakiken bema ya yeso wonko wade nua ba keto yi wo ba besi a wahia bema kakraka ya to si 300 ama no na afen so ma me panyimu 42 year old wakofa abrantia akobu aka nesimu no na kire se wo adwenkyire bi wo fa ho a counselor ato ne boase wa kire kirem na afen so futu obi etare ho so wama yehu pepepe nti ebusuafo mabie phone lines no atum na kire wa frɛ na yetimi atwetwe nkomo na de wom bia no so na wamaye ehu frɛ yɛn numbers no ye de beto gya ye bie phone lines na tum so frɛ yɛn na de wom bia no ye fanto aso enti making kind messages ni bi ewo Facebook na afi ya to aso on Facebook
I can see that. I can see that.
Okay enti Debbie Bonfa, Mrs. Bonfa, Shay and Yakupon Shrao, Cleveland for you, Yachiamunina, Spring Grove, when it is that for Yamin Travel. Okay, it's Kwajoka carry Braco or say, where are our destiny helpers we've been praying for?
They will come. They will come. What again, Diana?
Sa Nyame Ebeye Amanabroso. Mamaga MFA says, I will let you buy it. If everything is bought in my name, I am cool to continue with my broke guy. I will still snub the old married man. What do you have to say about this message?
That is but let's not be greedy or greed or something. We'll talk about see 300 and watch us a coffee paper dime. You are a young girl. You see, the first gift was given to you from a wailing heart.
Yes,
from a happy heart, from a truthful and appreciative heart. First gift in order kumapa. Second was a coped dime. Now on top. So you know it's going to another level.
It's a condition.
No, now
condition
you
is attached.
No, so don't take it. No, kotona for you or the damn paper mama. I've got general paper now. Remember, I know you activating cases. What will be because he told you the condition, yet you went for the house. Tikano is enough. Sell it and start your life from there.
Okay. Tilly Duma. Tilly, or say Sarah Pinzo, come back here. Consenti uni ahoto. Nature say, Asabno emuyene de ankasa. Emily, Dede says, very true, counselor. Nature said, ya wokani nyinano, ye pepe. Kwajo Braco comes through again and says, it's true. She can't service the car and keep it up. It's a Benzo, my dear sister. Sell the car. Nature say,
by wisdom, that is what she must do.
Exactly. Your phone lines not to me. Your first caller, Ahomane. So hello. Hello. Okay, went to me and you know so wadaroma ofra na lower TV set volume no me pese metonka na afin so counselor so tonka na fe de wom bia na ye de ato so. Okay, it's messages no ba na ba abna owusu says don't tell your guy, keep it to yourself. You can't trust anyone, especially when he's not your husband.
So that's what I said.
Yes.
Keep it to yourself, sell the car, save the money, but go with him and let's see. Without the money, you know him well. But when you open the money, bro guy, a bit door by force.
Edu Jenfi Amma says, I love the way counselor is talking about this case. Let's just say, or share response would they mass situations now. Counselor Nyamin Shida.
Amen. It's the wisdom of God. That's all.
Aseda enka nyankopon. Okay. Obviously, let me go and look for that man. Wo papa na kasa. O say ena yabo ache say you will go and meet
it was so.
Acquire evangelist. Okay, hello.
Hello.
Your first caller, Ahomane. So hello, Midofo.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Midofo.
Apum today.
Hello.
Yeah, Apum today.
Me pacho nyamia dum.
Fine. Lady na sem na more kan ho no. Girl, no, to say I may show open to see about my lower me volume setting. Now, Papa knows you are the other one. Many dinner, papa, serious. Like I'm walking there, no, crack. Lady, no, can, or dear fine, on for name, momo. Oh, my boy, no, he says he can be say about him. No, is the boy lugging him, or don't me and crack bar, not as he cabo. And no crepana, you are Donkoh cano. And no crepa, and see, Medamasi. Me tina ko ti me tiam pa woni madam we mu gisa cheno intino oma bibia ye bi woni boy ni ntem ne mo ma dan de oma papa ne to ma enye sa obe hano papa o ma be me bia ma ne nchen ayan sekete onu no e bibia ma nchen so bia ba ne nchen onu ko a ne so o wo yere ti o timi enware abaye yi so ka no na ne ndawo Madam, Madam, Nyamisha, me go to Tiemo.
Nyame Israel.
Me want to who to tipa me show pa. You are Donkoh Nyame Israel what ka tell man.
Thank you.
Nyame Israel pa.
Amen.
Na obie ye ni woni ma di brave papa me we go to we me view.
Bacho.
Nyame Israel bebre braben okoso enya wo kese wo si asem na wo kan emu adu.
Yeah, that is what I'm saying. Mama get any embrace or no. There is no best is enough to start her life. That's all. Yeah. When any break what now was sad, you know. Yeah.
Okay. Nature said messages so bana eba Facebook. The guy self the guy self will not marry her at the end.
Yeah.
He will be an opportunist.
Of course.
Because he will feel she is sleeping around with the man.
Yeah.
And as we all know, no man wants another man to sleep or have sex with his
That
lady.
is what I said.
Okay. Eti Vida ewo ahomane. So hello, Medofo.
Hello, Vida. Hello.
Hello, dear.
Mpacho, good evening.
Good evening, Medofo.
Mpacho, Didi Aboko there.
Adom ne humo bro.
Mpacho, me divide me kase counsel.
Manenko counsel it you. Ye nyina yeti.
Na me mpacho. Asam na counsel ka say again no odi no kra ma papa na. Obetini ama no bibia kan no. E die so ma brabo mo pen.
Manenko Medofo.
Papa no always tapa. Ba me so me obe ma me ne.
Okay.
So I can't say offer me na so me pa ne so me ni obi na say or see you what say of one last week crowd send him 500 cedis.
Wow.
Only me here she do but no crowd me kind you know. They be my friends and here be pay no their mama. It's a girl no on she no see.
Vida Nyame Israel. Yeah, that's a bit
Nyame Israel. Me thank you. Nyame Israel okay see.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Counselor, Eradenya Okesi.
Amen.
Nature say, we are dancing dear no testimony.
I'm telling you, once you are faithful to a rich man
Testimony.
with loyalty, transparency, no, so what's your guy upon all that? I mean, my dear car, Benz, now was a koto de hacho. Ni na chose still, me no wonder, na be boy. So like no, me share young girls either. Because most girls about 99.9/1, they agreed. They will go for it. Or catch another for say, judge me, you know. Tumbrika na nyame or kasa nyame na sando asanko dia dance praise the Lord. What if worship come the nyame we see na be nyame. No.
Lizzie, so hello Lizzie.
Hello sis.
Yes dear, me do for one ko counselor na meet you.
E ba cho nyam pese me say counselor say. E bia wo you chen be ma no. Like who my 20 years difference. Yanga ya obane ye 45 na be ma ne ye 40 a but me worry no
obane ye 25 na be ma ne ye 45
that be obane ye 45 and na be ma ne ye 40 a obet worry.
Okay counselor
obane ye 40
and obane ye 45
okay na be ma ne ye 40
years.
See yes, like I say I don't like that age gap.
5 years difference.
5 years difference.
So it could be a year or two. It's okay for me. Three my pem 5 years no kai se oba no ni nyini na wo na brabo ni pedua nyini chembe ma sebe oba o ma wade sebe o ma wo process no wow and sebe you know what they go to it weakens them earlier tina bo say be di 70 or be di 70 but oba looks weaker most of the time Bermani looks more, healthy in the sight of people in terms of body. So we would advise that 45, 40, nevertheless, yes, stature zone, stature. We say, Bermabi wa umu pediatric to say, body no, it looks 45, but or 40. Or baby wa 45, body looks 30 or 40. So, nina counting, we should look at all this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello,
Medofo.
Yes.
Me pasha o mane ko me ne counsel it you
Hello.
Hello, Medofo.
Yes. What do you got?
Me te wonka.
Me say, oh guy na, ya be feda kwa kocheno.
Me pasha ai.
Na me bi tia ni kapa papa. Ya me bi tia ni karo.
Oh.
Na me bo, eye den na mami ya waba. Onim se o mpero na wo take advantage of no.
Oh. Oh.
Udi ase onim so mpeni se mami abefa o na baba ko aba hwade a odidi no
Asamo. Hello. Okay. Na che say the sadat nso pese o kama yin na yete say asem ne ya ne ya.
Yeah. He's a man, but he feels for the lady. Bible said a woman will go through a lot emotionally to put a man on the pinnacle. So wadu be gina baby a yet tibia ekron. O baby ani gani say ni kunu. And the boy, a bedroom purpose. Send your baby and quiet or no hell or no toma. You do bedroom, I want to watch it. Wabeti, you know, no be able to say, it is all your sir. Now the necessity for my area.
This is Facebook. Nana Kwaku Owusu Koma says, Val, good evening. I'm really enjoying the discussion. I side with D.Y. Donkoh so much, counselor. With regards to the first story, the man should be bold and make the right decisions, which will help his children, most importantly. Secondly, the girl's family shouldn't be greedy, but make sure the man fulfills all his duty to the family and the children. With regards to the second story, the girl shouldn't fall for the man's wealth, but rather build a good connection with him, which will be of great importance to her and shouldn't open up to the person. Okay. Right. So hello.
Hello.
Yes, Medofo.
Hello.
Yes, dear. Wadaru mamitio.
Oh, good evening.
Good evening. Mr. Manenko, meet you.
Oh, okay. Oh, madam, so papa.
And you who TV is what I
am. Counselor can say, yeah, age difference, you know. Where am I wearing ye? Boy, okay.
Me pacho meet you.
Oh, okay, Mario. Sisi I mean, your age difference in here 17 years.
Okay.
By your 21 years.
Wow.
Wow. I think the American Counselling say exceptions room.
Okay.
Age difference in the area. I'm 3 years. Answer me worry. I had now 21 years.
Oh.
I'm age difference here 17 years.
17 years.
Madam, papa.
Ne pacho ne chese eja wu na wanyi chair oba na 17 years. Went to me and so papa.
Yeah, no, I'm coming. So I never concluded and said it's bad. It shouldn't be.
Hello?
Also?
Eja me pacho me say wu na wanyi chair wo yere 17 years na wadaru.
But me 17 years.
Good.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. So what we say, I will not encourage that age difference no can. It works, but how many people is going to work for them? So we don't encourage it, say, and yes, no be 17, 25, because it will work. It doesn't really normally. So 1-1. So 1-1, no, yeah, to chacha. What must say? He's a matured man. Service was smart. And what you mean, I continue 17 years different and you're better. Or man, you're in the bonko, motiano, 24. Actually, remember, I buy a generation with you. We are young and Albert yet, I was so bad. She would tip enemy, but she'd buy me a new crown or your pen, you know, so that is it.
Okay, your last caller, I will your last caller. Okay, hello?
Hello, good
yes,
evening.
Dear.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Medofo. Me pacho man and common counselor to you, Wadaruma.
From my job, the man from. Now, it was everything that's it. But the past 2 months, because of maturity, the past relationship, I'm abusing it. But now, I've boldly left the passage for to Jesus of the counselor. The program we from Donkoh, we do a lot of job. Now he doesn't know, so God and it's fun. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Yankopon Inshirao. What's what you?
Yeah.
Abuano. I make a decision. It's a bold one, but Onuana just say Ebebuano. Counselor Nyamisha, you're touching lives.
Thank you.
Lots and lots of lives.
Thank you.
Messages in the banner. But Kofi AJ Dramana says, good evening, please. Why does Counselor always say it is it to please women? When a lady meets a rich man and she helps her boyfriend, it's good. But when a guy meets a rich woman and helps his girlfriend, he has rather betrayed the rich woman that helped her. Why is it that way, Counselor?
But such as
person what should I say? I say
it's a young girl, rich man. First can one boy.
Drew or ban so dieno. Uchrem my name first can moi
The boy no. Broke boy no.
Yeah, but it drew
Beman the Wisconsin Papa she skinny badia.
Who katia you said boy no akofa
I don't understand the gentleman. I am saying that the girl should not let the boy know about the money. Yes, the boy can pretend to be in love. About creature, imagine he said, "Only the quadrant of the best one because best you found me free, sir." Obey and be up Krawanya one wadeno. So the girl should be careful. Two things: sell the car, move on, or sell the car but be with him. So we never talked about evil. And then also, so I say, "Bear masoko for sugar mommy." Or on your opportunity like Obama, me now Obama Buana. Sana Bema so if you get that woman to buy you the same C class, trended. Memphis C class and Memphis CDJ, baby, come out, come on.
And also on the same
thing. Kabi Osunya way, Sabami be a Michiano. And I'm a demand me say open myself, Namiko Bisada and cry. But Sasuna, girl be a no carabe. Because my God, all these years God has opened the door, babe. I told you that one day, God. No, son, I was to be a man here. Sell the car because you the gentleman. You can't also, service the car. Sell the car. Keep the money somewhere. Continue with the broke lady and then see. If
she's
that's all, yeah.
Victoria Buadu says, Val, you're looking the last time you didn't read my message. God bless Counselor for me. We love him. This is Anointing's wife. I'm changing Counselor's name to Osofo Wisdom. Why? Counselor, do you accept it?
Yes.
I'm so sorry, Mommy. We miss you.
I miss it.
We miss you, Mama Anointing.
Yeah, Mama Anointing.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Once you said Anointing's wife, I knew who sent the message.
Okay. Nyankupo Inshrao Ankasa. Okay, Derek Osei says, Mr. Ram Abna Mama Ba, come to me. Okay. Yurepa Ama Awukubia Buacha says the fact that the rich man is helping you despite the fact that you made it open to him that you're dating another guy does not give you the opportunity to be asking him for money all the time. Emfa inyentuye muda because dakro betime aye dabone. Okay, enti na chese messages no pua na epuba Facebook aye de me akura minya ye ho mekwa kwetena ho so asem no ya na aye no na chese aha ene ye ditch video no evisi Counselor meje
0244 515544 ewa WhatsApp obetumi so aframe bo frame na wunyame a call waiting busy kakran misro one person 7 a lot of people misro your telegram page family was telegram now send me higher just tell me to add you I will add you so the mature social media Facebook DY Donkoh just DY Donkoh no DONKOH oya ara woman H Facebook or Instagram or Twitter are the same but YouTuber DY Donkoh _official YouTube channel please subscribe like and then share
Portia Aduma says good evening Val and tell daddy that he's the best and God bless you all. Junior Shatawale says always you don't read my message. Junior Shatawale, that's the only message I got